Hello, everybody on the internet. My name is Lizard Boy, and this is the 444 podcast, the show that brings you the tunes and the news. Just kidding. I'm here with my co-host Puffy Cheetos. Say hi, Cheetos.
Hi.
Our guests today are Carlos,
Hi.
Brat,
Hello.
Sinner Waifu,
Hi.
and Rigo.
Hi.
Alrighty. So, let's get it started, y'all. Since we're all a part of the 444 server, which is the point of this fucking podcast, let's go around saying why we joined, starting with Cheetos.
Alright. I joined because I was surfing around looking for and I found Tokyo and listened to his music for a while and then saw that another server was an open server, so I joined in and just haven't left since.
Alright. Very good.
Lit.
Let's go to Carlos.
I joined because of Brat, and she would barely talk to me on Instagram, so I had to join this. Then I met you guys, so I stayed.
Oh my god.
That's really cute.
It's legit the real
Nice,
reason.
Bree.
Alright,
I'm
Giselle,
bad at
what's up?
replying.
Why'd you join?
Okay, so I took a break from the community due to some stuff, but
Stuff.
I really appreciate this Discord because it's like a little community, like a little family. So of course I'm gonna come back. It grew more since I left. But yeah.
Rigo, what's up, man?
Back during last December, I don't know, December of 2017, I think, I started listening to Slutty Sunny, and he shouted out Toke, and I've just been here ever since.
Dope. Everyone knows why Bree is here, but I mean,
What?
Bree, how about you explain it a little bit of how you got into the admin role in this situation?
Basically I'm the best. Okay, no. So
Jesus.
Good answer.
Be
good
like
answer.
that.
back in June of I think 2018, I saw Sunny on Instagram and I thought that he was fucking cool. Yeah, no, I thought he was hot. So I followed him or whatever, and we became friends. And I started playing Xbox with him, and then I met Tokyo through him. And Toke's been my best friend since then, I'd say. And so just getting closer to everybody in 444 and in Vampire Cult, and just getting real close to them. I ran Tokyo's last server, so they figured don't fix it if it ain't broken, and they let me do it again. So,
That was
and
a
also
lit server,
I'm the
though.
best.
All right.
What?
That was a lit server though.
It was a lit server because I ran
It
it.
died down, though.
Exactly.
Of course.
It died down because I left.
Oh shit.
It'd be like that.
That's the tea, everybody.
That's why I'm saying the community grew.
Because
It
So-
did a lot.
I joined. Let me get my answer because I didn't, and I was about to move on to another question.
nice one.
I joined because I don't even know whose fucking page it was. I swear it was Toke's, but I don't think he ever said he posted it. So I just saw, because I was listening to Toke for a little bit, just because of the communities I was around, the people I knew. Shout out to Mastermind, who is a part of 444 now. He wasn't at the time, but I know he did do a lot of songs with Toke, and that's how I got more into Toke's music. And just everyone based around 444, you know what I mean? So when I saw the server, I was like, hey, fuck it. I use Discord a lot. Let me just go on the fucking server. And that's kind of what happened. I mean, that's about it. Now I'm here. So a little
Actually,
yeah.
I
Go ahead.
think actually haven't me and you been here since day one of this server and
Yeah,
just haven't
I
left.
literally joined right when it was posted. So
Yeah,
that was,
same. Me
day
and you,
one.
because remember, because you right away, you were the first one to actually taking to I guess me in general, because I was posting a bunch of memes and shit.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh my god, can I tell you a story about the first day that this server existed?
Of course.
Go right ahead.
An hour before they dropped the link and opened it to the public, they let me have it. Literally, Actually, yeah, an hour, and I was at work. So y'all came into a server with absolutely nothing in it.
That's what we were. I remember day one. I joined and I'm like, oh shit, I can do whatever I want to. So I just
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like 30 minutes, and then before, like, I got home, and there were 30 minutes before launch, and I was like, y'all could have given me like some more time, but
yeah,
it'd be like that. I still did a kick-ass job.
sure.
So you know, one of the questions I want to ask, because not only have I been slightly confused by this question multiple times, but I also think it'd be good for people who are joining in who don't know what the fuck 444 actually is. So in your shortest and best explanation to anyone who would like to comment, what exactly would you describe 444 to be?
I would assume Bree would take that.
She is the best, so she'll have the best answer, obviously.
Y'all just putting her on the spot
Where'd
like that?
everyone go?
Damn.
I'm high,
Damn.
so
See what happened?
Well, okay. Well, for everyone listening,
Wait.
that's what 444 is.
Mm,
No, and you're like just a whatever, like the Wikipedia version. Like if you were writing a Wikipedia article about 444, what would be the first sentence?
I mean, I guess.
It's an angel number.
damn, Brie, I was gonna
Okay,
say
yeah,
that.
but
No, but like in this
in
context.
this context, I'm not.
Yo, I got no idea, but I have a tattoo of it.
You have it tatted in the.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I got it tatted for.
As many times as Toka's told us what the meaning is.
We just don't
You just
remember.
don't remember?
No, it really
What?
be like that.
we'll
I
have to
think
get
it's just
Toka
like
to
a-
explain it one time on the
Yeah.
podcast.
But okay, so I guess
This
I'll
is a
give.
trial.
I guess
Where
I'll
you
give my
from?
kind of answer. Because
Bet.
again, I've been confused by this question multiple times. But from what I've seen, it's a movement of underground artists that all fit under one umbrella.
Oh, you meant like that.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
That's it.
Oh, yeah.
Well, then, yeah.
I didn't mean like the
Yeah.
context behind the name or something gay like that. I meant like
Oh.
Oh.
like actually.
Oh, you didn't
like,
want no like.
I thought you wanted us to go in
Shit.
depth.
Okay, well then you fucking answered it. It's a little collective of dudes.
of dudes and
Weirdos.
guys and gals.
There's no girls in it yet. But
Oh, really?
Hopefully, Bree will be the first one.
yeah, I fucking better be, or Toke's gonna lose his hands.
Oh shit.
Damn.
Fuck
Well,
that
you
bitch
heard
up.
that, Toke. You're gonna lose your hands.
Yeah, you hear this fucker? Your hands, they're mine now. Mine. Alright, sorry.
All right,
I
so
got
I
aggressive
think
real quick.
I think this is actually a really good time to just ask everyone, like, since we're all underground artists, other than a few of us.
Hi,
Actually,
Mez.
wait, can we
Hi,
just
Messi.
take a minute to introduce the new
Oh,
person
Mez, yeah,
that
what's
just
up?
joined in?
Mez, can you introduce yourself to the lovely people on the podcast?
What's up? I'm Mez. You know, I'm just a messenger here. Trying to let you guys know to have the best day of your life.
Very good.
If you
Very
guys
good.
need a message, just let me know. Instagram's where's Mez.
So,
Yeah.
so Mez, I asked this question before, and I think it'd be really interesting to get your response to this. What if you were writing a Wikipedia page about what 444 actually is? What would be the first sentence?
I would say it's an SOS to call out to your angels to protect you when you're in a crisis.
All right, that's a really good answer. I'm glad that we got someone who can answer that because we were baffled for a good minute by that question. So I'm just gonna throw this out there because I know we're gonna get to it eventually. But I'm gonna go down the line and everyone just say a name of one underground artist that you've been looking at recently, because I think being made up of underground artists, we pretty much, only like one of us, I think, really, or two of us really don't like make music like that. So
That would be me.
exactly.
And so
So three of us don't make music like that.
I don't make music. I just
Wait, who else
write it.
doesn't?
Giselle. Well, I mean, Giselle, Carlos, and then Cheetos if you don't count his
Well, he does the beats.
I mean like
That's production though. That's not real.
yeah, it's that's what I
It's
meant.
not
was there's-
songwriting. It's
yeah,
production.
like songwriting and recording and stuff.
Yeah.
Okie dokie,
So-
artichoke.
Starting with you, Carlos. Why don't we just go down the line there? Just who are you looking at the underground scene and why?
Well,
Definitely
I mean, I obviously joined because of Bree, but like, then I listened to like you guys, and I started liking all of y'all's stuff. So, and YGM or Scum, I like this shit too.
Money come.
Money come.
Money come.
I
Yeah,
hope we can
so
get him
that's
on the
basically
podcast.
my answer because that's all I really know that much.
All right. How about you, Rigo? Who are you listening to and why?
I don't know if he counts, but Josiah.
Josiah. No, I think he counts because he's only going on tour with another underground artist, so I think he counts.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Well,
it's just, yeah.
yeah. Cheetos, who are you looking at?
I'm definitely looking at my my boy Lizard Boy, of course, host of the podcast.
Oh, you're so sweet to me.
Also YNG Scum, and also NASCAR. I've been getting into a lot recently.
NASCAR.
NASCAR's actually pretty dope, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Heard a lot of good things about him. Have been hearing a lot of good things from him.
Also, can't forget about Bree and all the collabs and stuff she should have coming up.
Oh, of course.
Yes.
Giselle, who you been looking at?
Well, at first I wasn't like really listening to mine and shit. But then I started to, and then I got into his older shit. So I kind of worked my way up into liking him more recently because I didn't used to like listen to him a long time ago.
Mind is.
I've been in this for a minute. Mine is great. I love his music.
Mind is crazy. I've been on Mind for I don't even know how long. Ooh, excuse me, probably a couple months at this point, and not even that. Probably like almost a year. Well, it will be a year, like probably in the fall, because I got onto him once Shock came out, and then after Shock kind of led me into like the whole scene with Token and Scott and who are and Nevi, and they're all fantastic.
Oh, and Brie, of course. Let me just shout out my wife.
Of course. I guess you know what I'm gonna answer last to all these questions.
I just realized you introduced me as Brat, and everyone's calling me Bree.
Yeah.
Bree and Brat are the same person for anyone who listens to this.
Oh,
Yeah.
They are one and the same.
Yeah, go ahead, Bree. I'll answer last to these questions.
Oh, see, now that's kind of difficult for me to answer.
Alright, what about MEZ?
Because, oh, bitch, I was
You said that's difficult for me.
goddamn
Wait.
so quick to just disregard whatever I was finna
Damn,
say.
it's
Like,
feeling.
fuck
You know what-
Bree.
You know the funny part was, I really thought you were just gonna leave it like that. I thought you were gonna be like, well, that's really difficult
Same.
for me to answer.
Same.
Yeah,
It
but
does
you don't even
look
know
an
why
answer
it's
everywhere.
difficult. Like, damn, like.
Go ahead. No. Speak your piece.
All right, yeah. So, okay, the only artist that I currently listen to is somebody that dislikes me, and I won't tell you why. Just know that they do. But it's Kamikaze K. So,
Sorry.
if you're listening to this, you should check him out because he's fucking amazing.
He is.
Okay.
He is actually really good.
All right, man.
Yeah,
who you-
so
who you been-
good.
who you
Woes
been
in the
looking at?
background of
Who you been-
podcast.
who you been-
Sad woes in the background.
Just be like that.
Also,
Sadly
just-
woes the heartbreak
sorry
away.
Sorry for trying to interrupt you, Bree.
No,
Like,
you're good. I was kidding.
All right,
Alright.
Mez, who you been looking at? I'm curious. I'm curious on your perspective because you definitely have, I'd say, a higher reach than a lot of people in this chat right now. So, who you been looking at?
Honestly, just started recently checking into Ariana Grande. She has like a lot of potential. Where she's heading towards.
I feel
I'm
that.
fucking
I agree.
dead.
You know what?
So,
You know what? I agree. I think
I agree.
I think Ari could probably make
If you
something
don't
out of
agree,
themselves.
there's something wrong with you.
honestly,
Definitely.
like, if you're listening to this, honestly, I'll put you on. So, I think you definitely deserve a lot more, exposure
Of
with
course,
how you're singing.
of course.
You're doing very well. Yeah. Facts.
So, my answer for this, actually, I have a couple names to throw out here. My boy Cloudy Nueve. I
What a
just-
name.
Yeah, what a name and what a guy. His music is something I don't think the underground has too much of. I'd say his music is a bit similar to one of actually my close friends, and well, I wouldn't say close friends, but business acquaintances and friends. LG is, who's in my area. Kind of this he has this melodic style that's like mild auto tune and it works. His last song Hostage just blew up out of nowhere, and that's where I found him from. That was off his latest mixtape, so he's definitely on my radar right now. Funny enough, there's this artist that I found, and his name is Grayson, and my name is Grayson. So I found him on my recommendeds, and he makes really awesome stuff. If you're into the heavy trap shit, that's where I'd point you to him, because he does some shit that a lot of people don't do. I'm gonna point it to my man Exo Trap and Hotboy 414. Hotboy 414, of course, Shoot Me Through the Phone, blew up. Everybody's seen it.
I'm
Everybody's done
dead.
TikToks to
I
Oh
it.
my
remember that.
I
god.
honestly love this song. So
It's fire.
Yo, I was just not expecting you to.
and Exo Trap, I found off his track Chrome Heart, which I think he's not exactly revolutionizing anything, but I think he has a good take on the melodic ballads that
Yeah.
not a lot of people have found. So
Is that all you got?
yeah, that's about it for me right now on my
Alright.
spotlight.
I would say
Moonlight,
anyone
Spotlight.
I would say for anyone listening, if you don't know any of those
MEZ.
names, go ahead and check out all those names and just listen to give them a peep.
Of course,
And, give 'em a
everybody listed, and everybody here, everyone's name's gonna be in the description of this video,
Yeah.
SoundCloud, whatever. Check them out. You'll enjoy what you hear. So
I actually have a song that I did on SoundCloud. Do not check it out.
got you. Whatever you do not.
I have a
check out.
song, but
Anyways,
don't
just
check it
say it.
out.
Whatever you do,
You
do
should
not
send me a
Google
link.
So bad.
C4NDRES on SoundCloud. Whatever you do,
Hold on.
do not Google C4. That is C4NDRES
No, it's under a different name. Don't
on
worry about it.
SoundCloud.
It's probably under Lord Claus.
All right,
It's
so
under
whatever,
a completely different name.
so whatever you do, do not look for. You know what's the track title? I just want to know.
Oh shit!
I just
Find
wanna
it.
know.
Give it.
Make
Wait, I
sure
think
y'all
you showed
don't
it
eat
to me
ass.
once, and I think it was like a really long title.
Yeah, what's the title? I just want to. I just want to tell him
remember.
what not to look for.
It's don't eat ass.
All right, so don't look.
I'm just
don't
kidding.
Google. Okay. I was about to go off there for a second.
The song title is "Desperate Attempt at Pretending to Be Artistic."
All right, so
Autistic?
so don't look up
Either
on
one,
SoundCloud.
it
I repeat, do not look up. Desperate attempt of being artistic.
We'll make sure we put the link in the
Don't look
bio.
that up.
just so
And
you know what
Do
to look
not
up.
do not click the link in bio to that song. Do not do it.
Do not.
Do not do it.
No.
Okay.
It will be.
If
red
you
type.
see a bunny in a backpack, you stay the fuck.
Stay the fuck away. Do not click. Don't even look at it. Okay.
It do in fact be that way sometimes,
It
though.
really do.
It really
So,
did.
I guess my next question for everybody, and
I just want to give a shout out to police for never giving me brutality for some reason. I really understand why.
never
They
giving
do
you,
like that.
never giving you brutality. Is that what you just said?
For real.
Oh.
I'm not gonna give details on anything, but
I feel that though.
charges
shout
dropped.
Shout out to the police.
Yep, shut up.
Shout out to the
Hell
police
yeah.
for not locking up MEZ. But fuck
Sure.
the police for locking up 777.
Yeah.
So
No opinion.
here's a good question.
Well-
What do you think? What do you guys think is the most annoying thing in SoundCloud right now? What is your guys' personal peeve?
The ad lib A. Fucking hate it.
You have with
Hey!
A.
It's
I
getting
actually have
overused.
not
It's
heard that
getting
ad lib in a
overused.
time.
What's your gripes? What's your gripes, Maz? What's your gripes?
What do you mean? I don't even know what that means.
Like,
Let's all just take a
what
turn
does it
on
make
what
you
we
mad? Why does it
What's
make
your
you mad?
take?
Why does it make you
All
mad?
right. Why does it make me mad? Man, I'm like the least person to get upset about stuff, but why it's annoying? Well, it takes away the creativity. It's almost like it's more of, you know, one famous artist did it, so people think that they could grab onto that same fan base because they did it, so they'll kind of like unconsciously mimic their ad libs and like little things like a tummy tuck, just a
Yeah.
little bit, you know. And sometimes it can be very overwhelming, especially when you're trying to look for new sounds and you only end up hearing the same shit just from different people.
Right.
I feel that.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
definitely
I
definitely
feel
feel that a lot of people do end up copycats is one thing that really annoys me. Which actually, if does anyone have anything else they want to bring up? Because I want to bring up something really specific.
I really don't like heavily auto-tune artists who have ghostwriters. I don't really like that, in my opinion, because there's way too many.
T-Pain.
There's way too many people that just like use
Don't
way
hate
too
on
much auto.
T-Pain like that.
They use way too much auto-tune and just like pay ghostwriters, don't write their own shit, just can't really sing for shit. And it's like it's quite an embarrassment, especially like some of the top artists. Like when you go like shows and shit, you just hear how well they are compared to like all their auto-tune and like ghostwriting shit. I just don't personally like that.
Yeah, I agree.
Right.
I gotta be honest, I don't experience any problems at all.
So you don't
with...
find something and you find it annoying? You don't find
No, like see, the thing that I've noticed is everyone is always complaining about things, and I kind of just live my life unbothered, and I don't like nothing affects me.
Except
Like
for when
nothing
Rico
has
posts.
affected me.
Right.
I usually divorce Rigo, but nothing has affected me yet. I'm sure one day it will, and when it happens, you'll hear about it. But
Yeah.
I mean, like, I guess my only complaint is that I'm not rich and famous yet. So
Same.
Yeah, everyone's
I agree with that.
Anybody else have any personal gripes with what they've heard on SoundCloud recently?
No comment.
Nothing.
All right.
Okay. Well, I have
So
something.
it's too exposy.
I have something really specific that I want to get into.
All right, go for it.
So,
oh, I'm excited.
this is something that just came out of Bandingo. Now,
All right.
Bandingo Baby posted it on his Instagram. It's okay to be inspired by me, but this is clearly ripping me off. I'm not mad about it though. Definitely means I'm doing something right. I appreciate the love, but all artists, write your own lyrics if you're going to be inspired by me. Be inspired by my creativity and versatility. Don't jack me. Like I said, I'm not mad at just_632. Keep grinding, little bro. This might not even be you jacking me. You could just be showing love as well, so I appreciate you either way. Now, what is he talking about? He's talking about this user, just632, who I've never heard in my entire life. Honestly, never have. Who seems to be...
I've dealt with nigga too. Oh my god.
who seems to be a fan of graveyard stuff, according to his bio. But he just posted an Instagram video called Disco, featuring Dovo2X, produced Jack Muggo and Max Mark.
It's Mini X.
Oh,
I know
it
what
is.
Mini X?
It's
Mini X, yeah.
He's
Oh
actually in
my
the
God.
Discord server.
This is fucking hilarious.
Well, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So
Well, that's crazy.
that's crazy. So, recap on people who are unaware. This right here is the Splashin' remix, made by Bandingo Baby, who features Tokyo's Revenge, and I'll play a little clip right here.
She married her. I'm an alien. If I fuck her, then we create a new race. Pull up with that suitcase. Shoot you in the left side of your face. Now you look like Two-Face. He thought I was bluffing. I said, yeah, I get some blue face.
All right, that's all you need to hear. And now let's go to just 632's beginning of his track.
From Tennessee, and if I fuck her, we could bring a new race. Pull up that blue case. Shoot you in the left side of your face. Oh, he said he Two-Face. He thought I was joking. I said, yeah, I bitch, I'm Blueface.
Now tell me right now, and for everyone who hasn't heard this yet in this call, I'm just gonna put it right in general.
All right.
Everybody, please tell me that this is not clearly jacking. Because
Clearly.
I do not believe you if you do not say that is not clearly jacking. The beginning words are exactly
Yeah, that was
the
such
same.
a like quadruple negative. I'm not even sure what you meant.
No, okay. So the
What
first
do you-
few words are the same, and let me genius these so I'm not saying the wrong thing.
I'm gonna take a minute and listen real quick.
Yeah, everybody, take a minute, and just kind of listen. Mandingo. Is there lyrics online for this? If there isn't, then whatever. Yeah, there's not. But it's clearly jacking. The beginning lines are the same. If I fuck you, we create a new race. Shoot you in your blue face. Shoot you in the left side of your face. Now you look like Two-Face. You bluffing, and I said, yeah, alright, bitch, I'm Blueface. That's the same flow. Said in the same pattern. Not even trying Not even trying to cover it up. He titled the title Disco. Now, what does disco mean? Well, it's not only one of Tokyo's most popular tracks, with I think close to 200K on SoundCloud. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I believe it's
Something
200.
like that.
Yep, 231K. So 231K on SoundCloud. Like the track I can't fucking talk right now. That's how mad this is making me right now. It was a feature track with Mastermind and Bandingo. Surprise, surprise. So, what are you guys' thoughts on this? Is this like what needs to be done to prevent this from happening?
I mean, I feel like in music it's gonna happen no matter what you do.
Honestly, I feel that this artist that's doing this right now is like one of many that the bigger artists do not see. And the best thing that we could really do to make us artists that deal with this is to really just ignore it. To be honest with you.
I mean, that you make a good point, but
You can't really stop somebody from taking your lyrics.
They're just trying to use to gain clout, and if you just don't give them that exposure, then therefore they won't have that attention they're looking for and they're craving.
But like,
Wait till you're bigger to even expose them. You know.
Exactly.
It's like you can't stop somebody from bootlegging a movie from the theaters. It just happens, you know.
Right.
You can't.
Yeah.
But I mean, there has to be something that people in SoundCloud can do to like start this like kind of integrity, because this is a battle of integrity.
Motivational wise,
I mean, it's obvious that I don't even know what the fuck his artist name is. In Mini X, it's obvious that Mini X has a lack of integrity.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real. It's obvious. There's nothing that Mini X could probably say to me right now that would make me feel any different on the matter. That's a lack of integrity. If you don't write your own lyrics, if you can't
don't use your own flows,
if you can't use your own flows, if you can't even cite, if you do it, let's say you do, and you can't even cite the artist that you stole it from, like, I think that's a whole nother issue, because a lot of artists take flows from each other. That's been a problem in rap for years. But if you can't even cite the artist that originated it, or what song gave you the idea to put it in your song,
or just like your inspiration behind it, your music in general.
Exactly. Yeah. If you can't even take the time to show those people love, or you can't even take the time, you don't deserve the exposure. You don't deserve people coming to this and having a positive light.
Yeah.
It's unfair not only to the artist, but it's unfair to pretty much everyone else involved. If they find Mini X before they find Splash and Remix, which I kind of doubt, but let's say they do. Let's say they stumble onto Mini X somehow because he liked some page and followed some people and unfollowed them, whatever. That's usual tactics. They get people to his page, and then they check out. Oh, he has a new video. It's called Disco. Let me listen to it. It's a trailer, and they watch it, and they hear the flow. They said, you know what? This is actually kind of good. I should go on Spotify, SoundCloud, Amazon Music, Tidal, whatever, I should go follow him. I think he. You know what? Let me repost some of his stuff. I think that's actually a good idea.
Hmm.
The problem is, he's nothing but a stealer. He's nothing but a thief. At that
But
point.
here's the thing: it's just a big clout move because, like, with the name Mini X and shit.
Yeah, like even his name's not like.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if you really think about it, that's not original. I mean, if I'm looking at some of this guy's stuff right now, his hair isn't even original at some points. I mean, Jesus Christ, his dreads look
To
like
be honest
he
with
had
you,
fucking X's. Okay, this makes me mad right here.
to be honest with you, dude, everybody in Graveyard and 444 have dealt with this dude. Now, my encounter.
Yeah, Mez, talk about your encounter real quick with him.
Yeah, man, this is funny as hell too. He hit me up in the DMs and he was like, he wanted to do a song, and this is just around the time I started making the business aspect of music more serious with my manager. So I hit him up and I let him know that it's like 150 for like a feature for like a verse and something like that. So he literally gave me 150 for a song, but the song that he sent me was literally a song, Sneak Level 1000, but just another beat, and he just literally said my hook the entire time. Like everything I said, this
It's okay.
literally said.
So let me
inside of the song.
let me get this straight. He paid you for a feature using your own.
Exactly. So basically, to
Deadass.
sum it all up, he took my song and then tried to pay me to feature on it.
What fucking
It
sense does that make?
It does it make sense? No, it doesn't.
Actually,
Um,
I
It don't
want
work like that.
I want everyone to just kind of take a look at the post I put in general, because this kind of sums it
Alright.
up right here. This collage, this little collage that he made. First of all, let me switch scenes real quick. This right here, this big, bold word, vengeance. I mean, has anyone ever heard something similar like that before?
Can I
On
just point out
maybe
the most
brands of
obvious thing?
clothing?
Revenge.
Can I point out the thing obvious sticking out to me right here?
Yeah, go ahead.
You look up in the top right. It says teen suicide.
teen suicide, yo.
Yeah,
It's the
that's
first thing I
that's straight from Slutty.
The first thing I saw.
This man's just a whole.
The first thing I saw
copy.
was in that the middle left.
It's
These
straight
two
from
pictures
Sunny,
here.
and it's got. Oh, sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say the teen suicide is straight from Sunny, and then he also has in the description a butterfly and a spider, just
Yep,
like.
exactly. You
Sunny.
see here on the middle left, you have that's the same jacket that X or Ski wore in that picture. I don't know if you guys remember. It's really old.
I do.
But
yeah.
with X standing next to Ski, I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
X wore that jacket
He did.
and had his hair really
Mhm.
similar to that one that he has in that picture.
Also,
next
just
to it,
The
he has-
ponytail on
Yeah,
the left.
right next to it, he has X's mugshot hair in that picture that's tinted in red.
yeah.
You know, that's a Ski outfit on the top left. Or
Yup.
JID.
Yeah,
The
GID
headband.
too.
Definitely a J.
I was thinking of GID with the headband. Yeah.
There's two X's just in the middle of it, covering
Yeah,
his eyes.
his
Which, I mean,
eyes.
if that doesn't show you anything, I don't know what will.
Also, not to mention the picture on like right below the teen suicide looks like it might have been inspired from like Slutty as well.
Yep. I mean, crazy look in his eyes, the X Ski type stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
using the Snapchat filters,
Has like the end of the dreads dyed.
dreads dyed
Yeah, it
different
looks like-
colors. I mean,
Yeah.
what? I don't know what he expects us to think of him.
Low key, the picture with the X's looks like maybe like a Juice WRLD type thing as well.
I mean, that jacket definitely.
It's everything.
That's definitely Juice WRLD. The
I don't
chain,
see a single bit of originality.
There's nothing original about him.
There's like a random guitar in there too.
Random guitar. Guess who played the guitar? X.
Exactly.
I did.
And you did.
Elvis.
And,
And Elvis and literally every other artist in the world played the guitar.
Yeah.
I mean, even that background picture that you can't even see.
it's
You
like a
can't even
galaxy.
see. But he has his dreads colored the exact same color that X did before he died.
He's even black. Guess who else is black?
Yes, it really- you can pull these. You can
Low-key,
pull these
okay.
out of your ass if you want to.
Low key, the one in the very bottom right reminds me of also like a Toke photo as well.
Definitely. I mean, if you go to the first picture on his account, the oldest, 43 weeks
That's
ago,
an X.
July 30,
It's just-
2018. That was X on the cipher.
It was.
He's in the same pose. He's doing the same hand sign.
And I like how
Link.
that thing right beside him is also.
Link.
Okay, look.
Dad, can
Also,
you give
the
him a
thing-
link because I'm on the scene right now?
We already have the link in general. Just look in general. Also, if you look the next post beside that, it also has not only
Oh, yeah.
one album
Not
cover,
only
but also
3 different X album covers.
exactly.
Like skull fucking each other all in
Mhm.
once with just his Instagram name put over it in Photoshop.
Mhm.
I mean,
And it also has once again the butterfly and the
the butterfly,
butterfly
spider, the black heart.
Mhm.
There.
Now he's copying the blue into the blue dreads like old Toke used to do as well. I
I
believe.
mean, I can't I don't see a single shade of originality or inspiration from himself.
Not to mention his bio.
His bio has like 4 different associations just smashed into each other. I mean, imagine
Which
if
I don't
just...
think he's a single part of.
He's not a part of
Yes.
any of them. I
Yeah,
can
exactly.
guarantee that. Because if he was a part of any of them, he wouldn't be ripping off from the people in your organization. That's the one thing that you have to know about people who are in rap groups is they don't rip off from each other.
And they all have
want
their
to
own
be different.
styles.
But this guy, Mini X, can't even be that.
Okay, also just to look at the picture, also I went to a tagged. He's doing like the same type hand symbol again on like his most recent tagged.
Okay, yeah. Can we look at? I'm sorry. Can we look at the one where he's in the tuxedo for a second?
The tuxedo, yeah.
Do not.
That's not if that's not X. Okay,
That's X's
X.
hair.
That's
X's
X's
hair. That's when he had the 2 ponytails braided up and strung back on the back of his head. That's what that is.
I'm dead.
I mean, if you,
Keep scrolling down to where he talks about the throwback as well.
I mean, oh my god, it's just not. It's none of it's.
It's not there.
None of it is original. None of it. He tags himself in his own pictures. Oh, he has a fan page. I wonder who runs
has
that.
Mini
Let me
X
just-
fan page.
Yeah, I wonder who runs that.
It has a picture of X right there. Like it's first, you automatically click on it. You see a picture of X as well.
Of course. I mean, this guy is as transparent as a pane of glass. I can't. There's nothing else I can say about him.
This nigga is
Girl.
air.
Hmm.
So, I mean,
It's his girlfriend, isn't it?
it
Yeah, it
must-
is.
It's either his girlfriend
Yeah.
or it's him. Like that's
It's
the
either-
only 2 people it could be. Like, are you kidding me right now?
Exactly.
Like, does anyone have any thoughts on this? Because I feel like I've run this for a while, but I just
You have. I mean, I agree with everything you're saying, but
what do you guys think is the next steps for him? Like, where do you think he's going?
imagine. Okay,
Nowhere.
once he's getting called out so much, like he basically just ruining himself. Like, if he was actually these artists and had to copy their flows, he might have a chance.
So I mean,
But-
at this point, he's had problems with Dingo. He's had problems with MEZ.
MEZ.
He's
Yeah.
I
pretty sure he's had
guarantee
problems
he's
with
had
Slutty.
problems with Slutty. I guarantee
He should
he's
just
had
be a
problems with
janitor,
Tokyo.
you know?
So, what would you even call this? This is past
Also,
dick writing. This is
just
past
to
dick
add-
writing.
Just to add one thing in more, this is the most recent post with the headband also reminds me a lot of JID.
That-
Anonymous
the
Dick Rider
headband-
Association.
I love JID.
The
Oh my god,
headband.
he doesn't get nearly enough love.
Yeah,
So fake.
JID
So
needs
it's
more
I
love,
mean,
but
I've been
after
saying
that freshman cover that he did, like for XXL, he did get a lot of coverage. It was really good.
I mean,
Yeah.
no. You know
Like
what?
the
You know what
Cypher
it
did
is?
with
I
the-
just realized the red bandana, and the blue dreads. That's Juice WRLD. That's what that
Hey.
is.
True.
That's what that is. He ripped that. It's the same bandana. I can guarantee you if you Google it.
he's
it's
like
the
a
same
less
one.
famous Kid Boo.
I mean,
Exactly.
Precisely.
not even
yeah.
like because Kid Boo,
Oof.
his whole style was like branching off of other styles. Like
The
it-
slum
But He's not a direct copy, but
And
he's
it's not
like
a direct
very
copy,
close
but
to it.
it's an interpretation. This
Yeah.
isn't even an interpretation. This is stealing.
This is copy and paste
This is
right here.
This is copyright claim material. Like if he fucked around and copied an artist that didn't like him,
He'd get copyrighted.
he could be taken to court. I mean, and he has music that's on Spotify and Soundcloud and
And he's also promoting his stuff right there.
Amazon. What even, like, I don't even, he has merch.
Why do you-
Okay.
Fucking
You know what?
Amazon.
No.
He has
This is gonna
merch.
make me so, this makes me the most pissed I've ever.
He
been in
has
my entire
merch.
life.
That is. Wait, is that a copy? That's a copy
That
of Toad
is-
thing.
that is-
That's Toad's thing.
That is an exact rip of
It has
Toad's
different.
cover art.
It has different color hair.
That is an exact rip. You cannot tell me anything about that.
That
That is an
is
exact
an
rip.
exact rip. Yeah.
That's an exact rip.
Yeah.
Jesus, this gets
He
worse
took
and worse.
over Freestyle's cover.
Mhm.
He went into Photoshop, said magic wand delete, took that, and put it on a hoodie.
Also, just to say, also in his title thing, the original name I see is Mind, but then again, that's like he has like Splash, Heart Eater. It's like you can tell that's inspired by like who it's inspired by, like X. You got like Tokyo. It's like, what do you expect? It's like a direct copy.
I don't even know what to say about him anymore. Like that, I saw that on my walk. I was walking to school. I opened my Instagram. I thought it's gonna be a good day. I see this post and it just makes me sad.
Okay, hold up. One thing I just want to do real quick is he has a song called Heart Eater, and it's except a song called Heart Eater. But there's also a thing that says you can purchase this on Amazon Music. I'm gonna listen to this real quick, just see if it's an exact ripoff of something. I gotta listen to this.
If it really is, because I mean, if he figures, oh well, it was just a snippet. He didn't put it out.
Yeah,
I can just
exactly.
make it. But
Listen, we've all tried to warn him. The only thing that he's gonna ever have to face is like once he gets bigger. If he was to ever get bigger, once he gets bigger, that's when the business aspects is gonna start fucking him in his face.
It
Cause
really is.
I mean, the sad
Stuff
part
like
about
that.
it.
Mood.
I
You're
mean,
gonna
the sad
be-
part about it is he technically has more clout than me.
Yeah,
Like in
Yeah.
numbers, he technically has more clout than me.
and
Yeah,
you don't really
same
rip off
here.
people. Like the fuck. Okay, let me listen to this track real quick. Let me just see this track.
Like, and that's the scary part. He has 3,000 people who have just decided for some reason that these actions are okay.
Okay, it's not a direct copy, but it has like a sad guitar, the
Oh,
slow,
it has a sad guitar.
sad guitar, slow flow.
He posts Toke a lot on his story.
I mean,
It's like a shitty lo-fi. I don't know.
oh, there he is on his story.
Wait, did you look at
Middle finger.
did you look at
hashtag
his,
mood. What a fucking.
did you look at his merchandise
yes
tab?
Yeah, we did. We were.
Oh,
just
did we
talking
talk about that already? I'm sorry. I was playing Roblox.
It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, there's Tokyo's Revenge. A video on his story.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's like 5
thank God-
slides.
I mean, thank God he put a tag. He didn't seem to put a tag for anything else he stole from him.
Another thing of Toke after promoting himself. Another thing of Toke,
Okay, yeah, of course.
and one more again,
Like,
and again. It's just
Apparently,
Toke.
his music is
there needs
copyright
to be some sort of integrity. Because if there's not any source
Okay,
of integrity,
Can you switch on the podcast? Can you switch back to can you switch to Discord real quick just to read the
Yeah.
message MEZ just sent?
okay, yeah, I can open that up. Do you mind if I share it with the good people?
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know if y'all peeped it, but he has his comments off
Oh, he
Yeah,
does.
because of course he's gonna get shit for it.
because he
So,
like that.
okay, do you mind if you mind if we do some role play here? You mind Puffy Cheetos but taking Mez's role in this?
All right, got it.
So I sent you Shut the Fuck Up, produced Venom. Only thing you have to do is put your part in, bruh. And I sent you Real Love Scars. Oh, I wonder what that is a rip from.
Mhm.
The beat. So pick one and let me know which one you want to do.
Shut the fuck up. You sound like a sneak level 1000 and I don't fuck with it.
Oh damn, crying emoji.
The whole flow, using the term shut the fuck up and talking about take the safety off.
Sad face. Alright, I guess back to the drawing boards. Rolling eyes emoji, heart emoji, butterfly emoji. Now what does that tell you about who this guy actually is? I mean, he's
throwing up gang signs. I'm weak.
Yo, you think he's not self-aware?
I think
What if he's just not self-aware?
I think
No,
he's
he
actually
knows
not
exactly
self-aware.
what he's doing.
No, he can't
No,
know
he
exactly what he's
does.
doing. He
He's
can't.
clout.
I know,
Yeah,
but
that's
the
what
interaction, right?
That interaction
Okay.
showed no reflection. Showed no, oh ha ha ha, yeah, hi, I know what I'm doing. I see this.
It's like alright, well that didn't surprise you, let me go back and steal another flow.
Yeah, it was like, oh well, that didn't get by you. Oh well, I guess I gotta back to the drawing boards. Let me go to the stream on SoundCloud and get some more ideas.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
I'm
I actually
screaming at
understand.
this
Okay,
tagged video he's in.
I understand, like going and like getting inspiration from certain songs, but it's a whole nother story when you take another song and just rename it to a different.
whole nother.
I think he knows what he's doing.
He has to know. There's no way he doesn't.
Yeah.
His song is still in my email. Like,
Yeah, actually, can you peep the song? Yeah, can we peep the song or not?
yeah, I can. I'll try to bring it out.
Alright. I like how we were talking about like what we don't like in SoundCloud, and this just turned into like a big rant about like what we don't like in SoundCloud.
I mean, yeah, that's
What's
What's
a
happening
real-
is just
That's a real question. I mean, that's a real question that we should be having.
So, if
What's
you guys
that
want to keep on looking this up, he has a different name
He has a different name
on BandLab.
on Band
Little
Lab.
JX.
Lil JX on BandLab.
Yeah.
Can you pull it? Can you actually
Lil-
send that link to his account? And that'll be-
Yeah, let me see how I can do that. Give me one
Can you
sec.
see some of that? Because like the point of this whole thing is, even though it seems like we've been on this for a while, the point of this is it's about integrity for artists. A lot of people that started to do this did it because they wanted to be different. Did it because they wanted some sort of new kind of take on the whole thing. Did it because
I'm
people
gonna
told
send
them
it to
not
the general one.
So the fact that anybody like him would be taking those originalities and putting them as his own is absolutely insane. Let me see.
One second, I'm not done. Messaging you.
Lil JX,
or it might
famous
just be like a
upcoming
whole-
SoundCloud upcoming rapper. That oh, you know what? I actually really like this part of his bio, and I think he actually told the truth here. SoundCloud rapper is in quotes.
The only honesty you.
The only honesty he's ever spit was putting SoundCloud rapper in quotes. Oh, look at this. Another.
He wants
He
to be
puts
called
X and
X.
ski in his bio, right on the third line, and then under it he says 18 is my own
18 is
personal
my
number.
own personal number.
I wonder where you've heard that before.
Mm-mm-mm.
He has
It's basically
two
just ripping off
songs.
a different number.
He probably wants to be called X.
Every hashtag in here is X members freestyle, Yellow Vibes, WSHH. I am an underground rapper and I love XXX Tentacion. This song spits true facts about the girl who cheated with my, of course, and mentally abused me into music. Into the
Wait.
music industry.
Wait. Mini JX Lil JX. What is?
Mini JX LJX. What do you mean?
Like, okay,
Oh,
we were saying the same song.
The name is Mini X or Lil JX or J or X.
Okay, I was confused if he was like featuring himself. I'll be like, the fuck?
Wait. No, yeah, he is.
He is featuring himself.
He's featuring himself.
Is it like a different voice? Like he's trying to copy?
I guess he is. I guess that has.
That's
to be
even worse. There's no way.
Like Lil Yachty, Lil Boat.
I guess
Yeah.
so.
No, it's more like using his SoundCloud name with his BandLab name to make
more
it seem like he
exposure.
has a collaboration.
More exposure.
But he even admits
Basically.
to this. He
admits
to
it. Okay. One thing that pisses me off, he said the name is, and I like the very last quotation is just X. Like no one's gonna call you
yeah.
X.
No one's gonna call you X. He would put a heartbreak emoji right after it.
Honestly, Lizard, you deserve like fucking like 4 or 5 times the exposure this guy has, and he's just fucking ripping off
Oh,
people.
well, thank you. You're very kind. I think everyone in this chat deserves that type of exposure.
True, Brat,
Everyone,
MEZ, all of you guys here.
everyone on here.
Wait, how can you be a famous upcoming rapper?
Exactly. You
That
can't.
doesn't make sense.
I don't think that's how that works.
You can't. What? Famous up.
You have to think about it.
upcoming
There's
rapper.
not just this dude. There's so many dudes like this as well, like from different
Right.
companies, like everything
mean-
they do.
The fact that we're exposing this is not just
Not a surprise.
personal attack. It's not a personal attack. It's actually an
not.
attack on everybody.
Just yeah, all the people that do copy and still like these
Everybody who
lyrics,
copies
just
and
like
still flows. Is,
Yeah.
I mean, the
Or
numbers.
have you seen those people that just like downright take songs?
yeah.
Have you
Yeah,
seen that?
that's been happening a lot
That
recently.
shit is so wild. Like I feel like every music group chat I'm in, somebody's song is getting taken. Like even the smaller artists who have like 400, 500 followers, like I even see their music getting taken. It's
How
just
much you
fucking
guys wanna bet
wild,
me?
bro.
Watch next year someone take fucking Lizard's verse from something.
I believe they will.
Swear to God.
I already found my Spotify recommended. Already came up with a song that they reposted. "I Kill People" by Trippie Redd, and he added his verse to the end.
I'm
Jesus
dead.
Christ.
That's actually what came up on my Spotify, and I thought when I first heard it, because I was just pressing play on my weekly recommendeds, and I was like, oh, "I Kill People" is finally on Spotify. I checked the title. It says "I Kill People Freestyle," has a picture of some guy, and I'm like, well, this is definitely not "I Kill People."
Yeah.
This is definitely not what I was expecting. Now guess what? I mean, I don't know.
And see, like, everyone has inspiration, but it's so fucking like downright dirty just to take shit and like not say you're inspired by the person, and like or like not say oh this is so like using. Also,
course.
I'd like to point out in 2 days NASCAR has gone up like 20,000 followers.
I mean, rightly as he should.
Yeah,
I mean,
not 20,000. I'm at 200. No, almost okay.
I mean,
I like how I fucked that up heavily. I'm sorry.
it's fine.
I don't know.
I mean-
NASCAR's gaining a bit, quite a fast amount.
Of course, I as he should be doing.
Yeah, sure. Because he's finding his own lane. He's finding like he has inspiration from different sources, and he's finding his own lane. And he's not really trying to copy, but he does. He definitely shows like where his inspiration comes from, like the fashion punks, like this punk music, this, and then some of the more sad type stuff. He
It's
he
like
shows.
this. Yeah.
Yeah, he shows where he comes
It's-
from.
You can be in a genre really, as long as you, of course, just make your own lyrics. That's all it boils down to. It don't matter what. Nobody should down you on any genre that you're in,
Like
as long as you don't sound like somebody in the genre.
As long
yeah,
as
but I think.
you- I mean,
I'm sorry.
I
Go
would
ahead.
say-
Blizzard.
I would say as long as you don't obviously sound like someone. Like obviously.
Hey,
Ah,
I
You
gotta
can
go,
sound-
but this was great.
All
All
right.
right.
I'll
Peace
be
out.
back
Bye,
for the
Giselle.
next one. Bye.
All right. Peace out.
I mean,
Okay.
it like being a direct copy. That's
Yeah.
that I'd say that's more of what you can control there.
Also, one of the
community.
things I respect about some of the artists that do find their way into certain genres is NASCAR's versatility and like just versatile artists in general. Because like he has songs like Heaven, or like the end where he's on his singing shit, and like the end of it, it's like a little bit like a more like screamo or rapping type stuff. And then some songs where it's just like all singing and like fucking
That's the
some
thing.
of like. Yeah, he's so versatile in what he does. He can do pretty much everything, but he sticks to the main thing. But he also shows his like versatility in his a whole thing.
I mean,
He finds his way. He paves his path.
One of the most versatile artists I found in the underground, his name is Novocaine. Now
yeah.
Novocaine has essentially taken Florida trap and flipped it on its head.
I agree.
mean, just with everything he's done, it's insane. It's not things that you usually find in that scene. He's gone from screaming in your face to laying down straight bars to being very open and about his heart and what he's been feeling. All in the same kind of mixtape or EP, or he could do.
See, I respect that. Like, a lot of people are able to do that. If you think let's think back to fucking. I'm just gonna bring up popular fucking things. You think about the fucking Ghetto Christmas. Yeah, I can't even talk. Ghetto Christmas Carol. He had fucking Indecision and shit like that. It's mixed in with these just hard that actually snaps, or even NASCAR's album Find Me. He has Heaven mixed with Pissed Off, and then we have Slutty where it's Shattered Bones mixed with Dina's Lullaby. They show versatility in everything they do. It's not just one giant mashup. A lot of people now all these artists that are mainstream, they stick to their one thing and they stick to their lane. It's I like to see what artists can branch out and do, just how versatile they can be.
Of course. I mean, if you think back to what I was saying about Novocaine, you start with something like Ignorant 666 Freestyle, which has 44K.
Yeah.
You're probably gonna start there. It's a Windows beat. That's probably. I mean, Windows. Listen, I worked with Windows. I love him. His name definitely adds some clout to you. I will say that for sure. Windows. He puts out a song with Windows, blows up. Okay. He does a bunch of more songs that are similar, not the same thing, very similar. Distort heavy. Then you get to I'ma Kill 'Em All. Switches the whole thing on his head to boom bap. Then he goes into Love Ain't Real But Drugs Are. You get these very emotional, very down to earth pieces. And then on his mixtape, the only track that he's kept up on his mixtape is Survival Tactics, which is a remix of a Steez song.
Yeah,
I mean, if
Mosh
you're,
pit shoddy.
I mean, my argument here I'd say my argument here is that if you're listening to an artist and eventually they don't switch up what they're doing, I don't know exactly if they're thinking the way that an artist you should be listening to is thinking.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what your guys' opinion on that is, but
it's good to have people that do their thing, but it's also not good to keep yourself in one lane. Because you're not only that, but you're limiting your potential as where say you sing one line, you're gonna get your reach out, you're gonna get your clout from, but you're gonna be known as this genre, that genre. We consider think about it projects trap metal, fucking Zillakami trap metal. It's but if you expand, you're gonna get the greater reach. Because you think about projects been stuck at 32K forever. Because he does only trap metal and some of his other rapping shit. But if you don't stick to necessarily one thing, you will get more exposure. It's not only good for the listener, but it's also good for you getting yourself exposure.
I mean, that's why.
But then again, it comes with fucking downsides. If you think about X did a lot of harder shit, then he switched down to softer shit, and he lost some of his fans because he didn't really keep on doing the hard shit. And NASCAR went from softer shit to hard shit. He lost some of his fans because of that.
Right.
But it also in turn reaches more.
Right. And I think if the saddest part to me is when artists that are actually really versatile are labeled.
Yeah.
So when people said, "Oh well, X is a rapper," I didn't.
He's a rapper. He's a singer. He's a songwriter.
I didn't buy onto that. I always called him an artist. I never called him a rapper or a singer. He made more than just rap. He produced. He sang. He did almost everything for his own music at some points. I mean, people could look at someone. I mean, MEZ is a good example of this. People would look at someone like MEZ and say, "Oh, it's distort rap." You know, all of it's just distort rap. But if you look into it, it's not just that. There's levels, and there's layers. I mean, I can't describe MEZ's music fully myself because I'm not MEZ. But
actually, let's take a actually, Mez, what do you consider yourself as? Like, what do you consider yourself in your music as representing like your personality and you?
It's all just emotion. How I feel is what I make.
I respect that.
I mean,
You can't label emotion.
right.
That, like, you can't label that
because it changes all the time.
Yeah.
If you can go to you can go to Brat's page and say, okay, well she makes R&B. Okay, you could say that about X too. What's the versatile emotions in Brat's music? That's what you should be asking.
There are none.
Actually, there are because if we're talking about what may be coming up, the beat that I did send you, I don't think that'd be considered R&B. That'd be more of like chill.
Yeah, no.
Honestly,
I would say like I'm a combination of lo-fi and R&B.
You're trying to expand at least.
Right, but every song expresses a slightly different emotion.
It does.
That's what I'm saying. Is that if every song expresses a slightly different emotion, I mean my songs definitely range. If you're talking about my original mixtape,
you kind of right.
You go from like solo to like what to
there's
a range of emotions you can't
jump around. Because I mean, with Blizzard Boy, if you listen to it, it's like you start with solo and then you're taking a smash hose and then and at that point.
Speaking of which, go ahead and check out Blizzard Boy.
Oh, of course, everybody check out Blizzard Boy, Spotify, SoundCloud, YouTube. But
straight.
I would say most of my songs are about love, to be honest.
I mean, even if
but that's just because like I'm a hopeless romantic, and that's like all my brain ever thinks about, and it's awful. But no, I mean like there's definitely like different like
even with love. If you talk about love, there's heartbreak, and there's forbidden love, and there's love.
Because like my song what is it called? No, the other one. Leave Me Alone. God, I don't know I'm good. Leave Me Alone is it's about a boy, but it's also about like falling in love with my depression. Which it doesn't explicitly say that, but that's what it's about. And then Revival is about like loving someone who's broken and won't like let you. And then Sunflower is just it's a diss track.
But okay,
we don't gotta go into that.
But not only are those songs like all in the same genre but different emotions. Not only that, but if we're talking about what you plan to do, like the shit you did mention might happen between you might happen with the beat. So you're also trying to branch out to different things as well. You're not trying to keep yourself in the same exact lane with slightly different emotions.
Yeah, I mean, because that gets boring. I wanna try new things, and I have genres that I already want to kind of venture into, and it's more just like the only reason it hasn't happened is one, I started music like 4 months ago, and two,
you're sort of
and two, it's like it's not in my comfort zone yet, so I have to like
it takes you a lot
to get it to my comfort
zone.
You know what's crazy? Let me say a little piece about Toke for a second, and then afterwards I'm gonna say something that's actually insane. But if Toke is one of, I think, the best examples that you can look for something like this. I mean, you look at his mixtape, which I forget the name of.
It'd be like that.
With the fucking angry eye pictures. I mean,
yo, what is that called? Is it?
He doesn't have the playlist up anymore, so it doesn't matter. But I mean, you go to something like that, and you compare it to Shock or Rover Freestyle, or you look at Sinner Part 1, and you compare that with Splashin' and Planet Fitness. It's two different ideas that are being, portrayed, and every song is something different.
Yeah. But he's all over the place.
Yeah, he's all over the place, but you get it. You get
in a good way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what's
he's all
crazy?
over the place in a good way.
I actually looked back to see if our man Mini X, what Mini X exactly stole from Tokyo's Revenge, and he just took the Yes Indeed freestyle art and Magic Wanded it the whole thing, because the panda did not have different hair. It's the same hair that it had. Actually, it's only slightly different. It's only recolored to a purple, not a blue.
Just throwing a little bit of shade. Loki wouldn't be surprised if the fan page was actually just him.
That's what I've been saying this entire time.
Yeah.
Catch it. But yeah, no, I mean, versatility is, I think, what everyone should look in their artists. I don't know if you guys exactly agree with that, but I agree with that.
I mean, then again, everyone likes that certain artist that they're known for, like I guess. I'm not saying Juice WRLD isn't versatile in a sense, but you go to Juice WRLD for like your heartbreak and like your chill and your vibing. Not saying he only does that, but like that's what he's mainly known for. And it's like it's good to listen to one thing that you know you like, but it's also good to branch out. Don't limit yourself.
I mean, I literally today I listened, and this is gonna sound the whitest fuck in me. It's gonna sound corny, but today I listened through Young Gravy's new album that came out today. And Young Gravy started out as an underground artist, and I remember because I was there.
All the memes, yep, I know what you're talking about.
Yep, I was there. I was there for that. I remember all of it happening. And you start out with on this album with Gravy for Pope, okay, and you go to Buttered Up with Juicy J, and you say, oh, okay, these are usual Gravy songs. You know, the sample that's like kind of jumpy, and you know, you get the flows about fucking your mom and, you know, whatever. Then you get into Charlene, which is kind of the same, but with Mia Gladstone. But him and Mia Gladstone are so good together, and it makes me want to orgasm. But then you go to The Boys Are Back in Town. This is Gravy's first fucking trap song. There is distorted bass mixed with Gravy samples that are like older. It has Puya on the track, Ramirez,
just saying,
Trippy the Kid. I mean, if you're talking about diversity, I mean, that Puya is a legend, but I mean, if you're
his name reminds me of Ponyo, and I can't get it. Like, ever since he existed, you say Puya, and I think Ponyo. That's just all I can hear.
Speaking of like listening, you're like widening your range. Today, I went from this morning listening to some like Radiohead and fucking and shit like that to listening to legit some City Morgue, and then I legit switched up and listened to like 2 Tokyo songs.
Oh yeah, my Spotify, all of my playlists are a mess. So
wait, MEZ, what'd you say?
Speaking of Tokyo and Radiohead, sampled by Radiohead. Shout out to my boy 81 for producing that for us.
Exactly.
Right.
I'll be right back. I have to pee.
All right. So far we've covered. Okay, just a reflection real quick. So far we've covered for
fake niggas.
We've covered. Okay, we've already got a song. We've already got a pilot episode name, and we've covered SoundCloud ripoffs. We covered artists, versatility, how we got here, how we know each other, everyone who should be a regular here, and what time are we at so far, Lizard?
3 days.
1 hour. Yep, that's 1 hour 8 minutes.
I feel like I feel like we've touched on everything that we, I guess, reached, and we've been talking for like 1 hour and 8 minutes now. I feel like that's a good time for a podcast. Okay. No.
I think that's a good place to kind of end it here.
Is there anything that anyone would want to say? Anyone
have
want to add?
Any last topics to talk about real quickly?
I mean, I wanted to talk. I wanted to talk about like as where everyone's planning to go with their music. Cause I know like you guys, a lot of you plan on like taking your SoundCloud a lot seriously.
Right. That's a good
if you talked about artists, why don't we just focus on the main people that are here? Like, to start off, Lizard, where are you aiming to be? What are you aiming to do in like versatility wise?
Versatility wise, I'm kind of wanting to take whatever I've already presented to you and flip it on its head.
I like that.
that's where my direction has been going with making music so far. I'm getting in the habit of making my own things. I'm getting in the habit of doing everything by myself. I think that's one of the most important things to have if you're going to be a rapper, if you're going to be an artist, is to just sit down and make something by yourself, and that's what I've been doing for the past couple of weeks. I wanna take a much more serious role in my next releases. Not my immediate next releases, but my next releases after
Speaking
those.
of releases, you got anything planned? You can go ahead and let out.
I can say confidently that I have at least 3 features coming on the way that will all be released before June 11th.
All right, so you talk about features coming. You also speak stuff in the head. I like that. I like that idea. Rigo, you haven't talked a lot. Do you have anything to add on about music-wise, your like career and everything in general?
No, I'm good.
He's like, nah. Everybody, check out. Hold on. Let me get the fucking name. Everybody, I'm gonna make you get Clout Rigo. I don't care what the fuck you say.
I'll just change my name.
Everybody, check out Run! By TXTH. It's gonna be in the description.
All right, okay. Now, my main focus here is because I'm also curious. I was curious about what you, but MEZ, what do you have planned for us as far as music-wise goes?
Shit. Honestly, dude, yo, listen. With music, all right. So I'm not gonna be dropping an album for a very long time. I believe that my album should drop when I reach a peak where I could say that I'm graduated from SoundCloud. You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's when I'm gonna drop my first album, and I feel like that's gonna be the best time. Other than that, I will be dropping an EP this summer, and it's also gonna be like around July, probably late July.
What type, if you don't mind telling us, what type of things should we be looking out for?
What are we talking about?
Okay, actually,
we're talking about direction that we're gonna go with our music. So
let's let MEZ finish up like where he's going. Like MEZ, is there anything that you let us know that we could be expecting for your music wise?
Definitely expect the United States. I have a show coming up next 23rd. I'm up for bands, and he will. This will be ATL. So at that show, you get a lot of that will be on my EP and also will be on my album that I won't be dropping in a very long time. With music-wise, I have been getting into a whole lot of connections with like other artists, stuff like that. Me and Tokyo, we got a whole lot coming to the table with you guys with some more music, which is be fucking insane and is gonna make your balls bleed. As far as genre-wise, what you'll be expecting, what I like to do with my album is put all my hype music first, like the first 10 hype music first, and then the last 10 of like very calm, soothing music.
It's like hyping it up, and then once you get hyped up enough, you're kind of like winding down, and the music winds you down with it.
Exactly.
I like that. I like that.
It's all about music control, where you can guide your people a vibe.
Right. I respect that. I like that. I'm glad that we can look forward to that. I definitely like the more hype stuff going into like the more vibey, more chill stuff. I'll definitely be looking out for what you have and you, Lizard. And now that Bree's back, we can remind her we're just talking about like where we're going music-wise or anything we have planned, or if you can let us know. So on that note, Bree, what do you have planned for us on your music-wise?
Honestly, you know what? I have no fucking idea. Because, so, like I said, I started music like 4 months ago, and I'm just trying to figure it out at this point. But I guess definitely just expect me trying to branch out. And if it's ass, well, then it's ass, and we go back to the drawing board. So I guess just a lot of experimenting right now.
I guess we go back to.
And that was back to the drawing board we go. I'm just gonna put it out here because no one else is gonna put it out here. But one of those features that's gonna be dropping before June 11th is definitely gonna be YGM Scum. So
Ooh, looking forward to another Scum track.
Yeah, and
Everybody
a
that-
little
looking for
secret.
that.
Me and Lizard are making a fuck song.
yeah, a little
Exactly.
secret. You're gonna fuck your grandma to this song.
Yum.
So I think that about wraps it up. Thank you everyone for being involved. Thank you all for listening. If you've listened this long,
If not,
if not,
well,
you're not
gonna hear this, but
so,
you're fucking gay.
I'll
yeah,
almost
fuck
die.
off. Suck a dick.
Fuck you.
Let's all go down the board and sign out. My name is Grayson LeBar, aka Lizard Boy. My co-host
You have a cool
is
fucking name.
Puffy Cheetos. Thank you. My co-host is Puffy Cheetos.
Sorry. Yeah. Peace out. Thanks for listening. If you listened this long.
We have our special guest, Carlos. Give a nice goodbye to the world.
I've been like the least vocal member of this, but yeah, see you guys, and definitely do not listen to that song. Also, night guys, 'cause I'm about to pass the fuck.
Definitely.
Good night.
You go get some sleep, champ. This is Rigo. And say bye.
John.
Our special guest,
Alright.
Bree, aka Brat.
Yeah. Bye. Follow me on Instagram, GlassBrat.
And finally, the host with the most. Just kidding, because I'm the host. The guest of honor, MEZ.
Yo, why am I not the guest of honor?
No.
You're always the guest of honor.
Mez
in
is
my
the
heart.
guest of honor.
I'm
Alright.
Thursdays.
All right.
I'm gonna
Alright.
just leave a quick note.
I'd like to touch up on
for
one
every-
thing.
Of course. Go ahead.
All right. So touch up on one thing. Also, this should be a podcast for every Friday, correct?
Yep, every Friday.
Every Friday.
We need to work on this fucking outro.
We do.
But I swear to God, once we start doing these things regularly, we'll have a good fucking.
It won't
outro.
be so awkward.
All
I
right.
promise.
On an
you
ending
more.
note, we should let Mez speak his piece. We'll end it there.
Yep.
Take it away.
For everybody that have listened to this podcast, I wish great happiness into your life. Everything goes well with your family. And honestly, after listening to this, go ahead and leave in the comments what you think that we should be talking next week.
Definitely.
Amazing.
Yo,
Yes.
Mez is a fucking pro. Holy
New
shit.
guests, new topics. We're always going to love those in the comments. This
Oh,
has
yeah,
been
so cute.
the 444 podcast with your hosts, Lizard Boy and Puffy Cheetos. I hope to
Alright.
see you guys next Friday. Stay safe. Stay beautiful. 444. Sinners never die.